Tim Walz this week went on a wild tirade against Republicans, and I think that he was projecting just a little bit. Take a look.
Look, I know, we all know this. I remember a time when Republicans talked about things like freedom, they meant it. They would never turn their back on our allies. But that's not these guys. Trump and Vance, when they talk about freedom, means government should have the freedom to invade every corner of our life. They talk about small government, small enough to be in your bedroom, small enough to be in your exam room, small enough to be in your library, telling you the things that you should make decisions about. So let's be very clear. Where I come from and where you come from as neighbors, we respect differences. That's your opinion. Look, we're sitting here together, Brewers and Twins fans, Vikings and Packers.
So every single word that Tim Walz just said was a lie. Something that you always know for sure, this is something I've noticed a lot in this election cycle, is that if a Democrat says something about Republicans, chances are they're the ones actually doing it. Every time they're projecting, they're compensating for something. And this is certainly the case with Tim Walz talking about big government, for instance. This is coming from a guy who literally in Minnesota during COVID set up a hotline so that you could tattle on your neighbors if they weren't, quote unquote, following the COVID guidelines, aka wearing a mask, social distancing. You could literally look out in the street, see two of your neighbors having a conversation 4 feet away from each other instead of 6, and you could go to that hotline and tell on them, which is truly Orwellian crap right there from Tim Walz. Again, the lie too about book banning from Democrats is so tiring. If book banning means banning porn from kids' libraries, then sure, I love book banning. I mean, that's literally what they're talking about. If book banning means not allowing certain books in states, then of course I'm not for book banning. And by the way, no one's doing that. It's never happened. No Republicans ever said that. And so that lie specifically is just really frustrating because it's just so overt. But Tim Walz at the end there says something that's really interesting, which is that he respects everyone's differences. And sure, I believe that because he calls all of his political opponents fascists and Nazis. That definitely sounds like someone who, respects differences. Tim Walz doesn't respect the differences between being a man and a woman. So, considering he's openly talked about gender theory and children. So obviously he doesn't respect the differences between, Republicans and Democrats. It's one of the things Democrats, they do it time and time again. They get up, they tell you why Republicans are evil, no good, you should never vote for them. And then they say, but we respect everyone's differences. No, you don't. You just said that MAGA was like the threat to democracy. If that's really true, if you really believe that, then no, you shouldn't respect their differences. You should say that's wrong. Honestly, if anyone out there truly believes, and then none of the Democrats elites actually believe this. If you truly believe that someone is a threat to democracy, no, you shouldn't respect their differences because they're evil. And so, but none of them actually believe that. That is the problem. Fortunately, though, unless you're a left-wing stooge, what Tim Walz just said, it was clearly a lie, and everyone could pretty much see through it. There's a small percentage, that are really far left, but he's so overt about the lies that I think the stupid vote even is looking at that, and they're just thinking, like, you're projecting, dude. This isn't even something that Republicans are doing. Really quick, guys, before I want to show you the next clip, I've talked about it on my show before, but I'm very passionate about fitness. That's why I've partnered with Alpha Progression. Alpha Progression is a fitness app that I love. It's a game changer for my workouts. It actually integrates with the Apple Fitness app. So if you have an Apple Watch or something, it integrates right into it, which is really nice. Whether you're a beginner or advanced, Alpha Progression helps you plan your workout. So if you already have your workout, you can put it in there and then track your progress so you can continue towards progressive overload, which is really important. If you're a beginner though, and you don't really know what you're doing yet, then you can just simply put your goals in. If you want to lose weight, Alpha Progression will show you exactly what you need to do every day to hit your goal. It's something I really love. It's been a game changer for my workouts. That's why I partnered with them. If you use my link, which is down in the description below, alphaprogression.com/Joshua, you'll get 20% off your first month and 2 weeks free. So go try it. I mean, it has really made a difference for my workouts. So you might as well get 2 weeks free. Again, it's in the description below, alphaprogression.com/Joshua. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please go down below, comment, like, and subscribe, and watch another video.